Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I welcome each and everyone to this channel. In case it's your first time on this channel, please, before we go further, please consider subscribing and hit on that notification bell so that whenever we post anything on this channel, you are notified. For those who have already subscribed, I will not hesitate to always say thank you. Keep sharing, friends, family, your social media platforms, and wherever you come across anyone. Even when you're walking, come across anyone, tell him, there is this channel. He has good content. Let me show you. Let me give you this link. And you give him the link. He also benefits. He also share. He also watch and subscribe. Okay. Today we are looking at coming to Qatar or coming to Gulf in general, using an agency or a company back home in your home country. We have agencies back in our homes. Sometimes you find you have an individual, someone is not a company but an individual who has connection here in Gulf or here in Qatar with companies here. Then he recruits for those companies. Sometimes we have registered companies. Yeah, I don't know what takes place in other countries, but what I know in Kenya and Uganda, we have companies and we also have individual agents. But for the case of Uganda, the individual agents are especially those taking to UAE. Especially, I'm not what I know. Especially they take to UAE. I haven't got an individual agent bringing to Qatar, though they might be there. Yeah, but we are now considering coming through a company or an agency. What you should first put into consideration, number one, is that company or is that agency genuine? Is it registered with the Ministry of Ministry of Labor? Yes, is it registered with the Ministry of Labor? So always consult when you reach at the company. There's always a certificate. They always put a certificate on the wall. Check on the certificate. Check on the validity of the certificate. Is it still valid? Maybe their license maybe they did not renew their license this year. Probably it might have expired long time ago, and that company is phased away from the system and Ministry of Labor. Then another thing, you also consult. You can consult experts. We have experts, those people who know. You can consult. You can as well go to the ministry. Yes, there isn't hesitation for you to go to the Ministry of Labor and consult about the genuine companies. It is free of charge, you know. It is free of charge. Then, after that, you must have a passport. You must have a passport. You can either get an express passport or apply for an ordinary passport that can take probably 3 months. I don't know the process nowadays, but it used to take 3 months or 2 months, or when you're lucky, a month. But because so many people are traveling, so many people are coming for passport, so it takes time. But when you could apply for an express passport, it will only take 2 days when it is out, or even sometimes 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or a week. To the worst it will take a week, but It can't go beyond that. You'll get it. Then you will need to walk into that company you feel that it will bring you. Maybe you had the company over the radio, you had it on TV, or from a friend or anyone. Walk into the company, talk to them. You pay the necessary payments, especially the registration, medical, and whatsoever. I always tell you, don't hurry to pay the input, even though some companies will require you to pay first. But don't hurry to pay the input. Don't hurry to pay the input. Most of our friends have been conned like that, have been robbed of their money like that. They pay, then they wait. And please, company owners, company managers, company administrators, please, you also don't force people to pay before you give them the visa. Don't force them to pay. Yes, to keep the company in a straight way, let them not pay before you give them the visa. If they have the money, let them pay. If they already have the money here and is ready to pay, don't hesitate to take the money. You can take. But to be genuine, it would be better for these people to pay after issuing them a visa. Because it also gives a reputation for the company. It keeps that reputation. Meaning, this company, everyone will be considering that company, will be forwarding people. You know this company, when your visa is out, that's when they will require the input, you know. Not taking someone's input, then the visa delays. It might not be your case as a company back in Uganda or elsewhere. It might not be your case. It might be the case with the ministry here, the Ministry of Interior here, delaying to issue out visas. Now the visa delays. It really delays 2 months, 3 months. That guy or that lady is going to talk ill about the company. I paid my money, I'm still here, they're not taking me. I've seen so many people, because for me, follow a lot of companies in Uganda. I've seen so many people on social media, Facebook, whatsoever. This company, oh, what the hell of this company, well, like that. They took my money, now 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Maybe the case was not from them, but just because you took his or her money, that's why he's behaving like that. Then after that, you're going to be briefed when you have paid and you have done medical. Then you'll be briefed for interview. You can do interview if the job requires interview. You can do the interview. The HR or the operation manager, sometimes operation manager, will go through the interview, what the interview requires you. Then wait for the visa. As I told you, check. After checking, then you can come to Qatar. I already shared with you what you need to carry with you when you're coming here. Like right now, people who are considering to come here, we are in a winter period. If you don't come with a jacket, my friend, you will reach Doha. You'll reach Doha and you feel you are in England. It is very cold, very cold. Yeah, you won't think you are in a desert. You know, even the desert sometimes it is very cold. So that's it I wanted to share with you. Otherwise, I wish you the best. In case it's your first time to come to this channel, consider subscribing and hit on that notification bell. I wish you the best.